Hello, it's Nikki. Welcome back. In 2012, yes, we're going back that far, I began my coaching certification and I finished it in 2013. And around that time, there were so many networking events, panel, entrepreneurship, and I just felt like I was out and about the whole time. I used to get really good goodie bags as well. So I'd go to the British Library, or I went to see Arianna Huffington doing a book signing, like so many different places all around London. And I was really looking for some solid advice at that time because I was in the middle of my coaching certification, as I mentioned, and I knew that I was building up that skill set. However, I had set myself a goal that I would complete this diploma in a year. So I had May or April, can't remember which it was, April, yeah, because I qualified in the May. I had April in the back of my mind of, right, okay, so April is slash May is when you're going live. How are you going to do this? People are saying you can make money from this. What do you need to do? And what I found was people were saying these three phrases, but I didn't quite know what to do with them. Number one was all about remaining positive, being a good person to be around. And of course, that is subjective. But it really made me think, okay, what are the things that make me feel good? Because on the other side, there were people who were like, just sit at your laptop for 16 hours a day and you'll get results. And I know if I sit at my laptop for 16 hours a day, I'm not going to be any good to anybody. That is for sure. So I really begun to think, okay, what makes me feel good? And things like movement in the morning really helps me. It really clears my head. It really cultivates and generates good ideas. And it's a really important part. The second thing that people were saying was about growing your network. Again, I didn't really know how to do that. And so I just begun following people online and reading and learning and almost trying to watch the trail. Like, where did they go? How do they know that person? What did they do next? Essentially, using the power of Google/the internet. The third thing that people would say, and this is something I'm going to touch on now, is money-making activities. Everybody used to talk about the importance of focusing on money-making activities. And in the beginning, I thought, I don't know what that is though. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go out with a sandwich board round me up and down the street saying, hi, come and buy a coaching session with me? And this is something that I know that my clients really struggle with, because also making money and selling and putting yourself out there can be quite challenging sometimes, because you don't want to come across as sleazy. And certainly in terms of something like coaching, I don't want to go up to people and slide into people's DMs going, hi, you look like you could do with some coaching. I actually had that happen to me many, many years ago, where somebody sent me an email who had analyzed like all of my pictures and life online and basically gone into detail about my kids. And I think I just had Oscar at the time, about my child, a picture that she didn't think that I looked very happy in. Like it was really creepy. So I definitely hadn't done that before, and I definitely will not do that afterwards, because as the receiver, it felt very, very invasive. And so what I now do, sorry, just having a little stretch, because I keep getting cramp in my foot. Does anybody else have that? Anyway, I now think about money-making activities in terms of, if making a sale, if welcoming a new client or a customer is at the end of a route, is the end of a journey, just in terms of the selling process, it's just the beginning of the next one, of course. What do they need to know? in order to get to the end point of that decision. And it's different for everybody. You know, it depends on your business model, it depends on the way that you like to promote yourself, it depends on your clients and your customers and what they need to do in order to feel safe. But that is always a follow-up question, and it's the strategy work that I do with my clients, really working out. So if the sale is this at the end of here, what do we need to put in place to show that you are ready and available and brilliant and can welcome that person at the end here? How does that sit? How does that feel? When I talk about money-making activities, how does that feel for you? Do you need some help? Do you need some support? Do you feel like maybe you need to try some new things? Because I know at the beginning of 2022, people were not spending and purchasing in a way that, or even looking for things in a way that they had done previously. Unfortunately, I clocked that early on of like, oh, right, okay, I need to make some moves here. But I know for some people, they were really trying to do all the things that they've done before. And I think sometimes if you want to be in business and creating your own career for a long time, you have to be willing to be flexible, to move with the times, to really feel out what's going on in the culture and make switches accordingly for your own business. To find out more about how I can help you, drop me a message. You can find out more about my strategy sessions down below, and I'll catch you next time. Lots of love. Bye.